And there are plenty of questions about what really led up to that tragedy in Surfside and whether the same thing could ever happen here in Tampa. Tonight, I-Team investigator Adam Walser with new insight into the lessons from the collapse.
Just yards from Surfside Beach, somber rescue workers combed through tons of debris, recovering the bodies of people who once called Champlain Towers home. Construction engineer Matisse Levy says it's a similar process to what he encountered when he assessed the collapse of the World Trade Center following the 9/11 terrorist attack.
They have to remove the concrete, especially layer by layer, so in order not to disturb the evidence that could be there.
And that's a process that could probably take a pretty good while, right?
It will take months and months and months.
Levy, who wrote the book Why Buildings Fall Down, says a 2018 inspection report reveals big clues about what may have contributed to the collapse, including water intrusion, cracking, and spalling when concrete peels, breaks, and chips away.
Now, the question really was, in the long run, why was there nothing done at that time?
I've worked all over the state of Florida, and the same things are going on in the whole state of Florida.
Retired building inspector Glenn Hall says condominiums close to Florida's coast are especially prone to issues.
You've got sea scourges, you've got saltwater intrusion, you've got everything for years. You've got 40 years of that stuff beating on that building, getting into those windows.
Hall says that damages stucco, concrete, and steel.
Concrete does two things. It gets hard and it cracks. So when it cracks, water gets into the cracks and it gets to the rebar and it starts rusting the steel.
So all it takes is a little leak to make this whole building fall.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Condos are king along Florida's coast. Mid-rise buildings standing between 4 and 11 stories and high-rises 12 or more stories line beaches along the Gulf of Mexico and Tampa Bay, including hundreds of condo towers that have been around for decades. According to the property appraiser's office, Pinellas County currently has 238 mid-rise or high-rise condominium complexes. Those contain a total of 22,030 individual units. But experts say age alone doesn't determine which ones are most at risk for serious problems. Architect Johnny Dagger recently bought a condo in a 12-story, 348-unit high-rise building constructed in 1962.
There's a lot of lives here to take care of, so you'd want a board that is really active about making sure everything is being taken care of.
He says the Homeowners Association board sent owners an email last week assuring them there were no major maintenance concerns there.
A well-maintained building will show no problems at all after 40, 50, 60 years. But a badly maintained building could show problems after 10 or 20 years.
That's what some homeowners say happened at Champlain Towers. This lawsuit alleges studies from the late 1990s show the tower was progressively sinking into the ground. The owner of a ground-level unit in the Champlain Tower South sued the Homeowners Association twice.
They were having stucco breaking off, concrete exposed, steel seemingly corroded.
She settled cases in 2001 and 2015 after water entered and damaged her unit repeatedly. She said even then, the problem wasn't fixed.
Whatever work they did was not appropriate or was negligently done.
Luckily, her family was not in the building when it collapsed.
The unit owners, they put their faith and their trust in their condo boards.
The board at Champlain Towers paid thousands to identify the problems, but didn't pay the millions needed to fix them. Under the state's existing law, HOA boards can't be forced to make repairs unless conditions pose an immediate threat to public safety.
Looking at them and repairing them is two different things. You can look at them all you want and tell them, okay, this is what you need. Whether they fix it or not, it's up to them.
I would like to see some change to the codes, similar to what happened after Hurricane Andrew, where they redefined the entire code to ensure that those types of horrible tragedies don't happen again.
Experts say condo owners should become involved in their HOAs, attend board meetings, and insist that maintenance issues are quickly addressed.
It's still your own house in a way, only it's your own house up in the air. And you have to make certain that someone is taking care of it.
As a result of the biggest mass casualty event of its kind in Florida, a new law is proposed for the next legislative session, requiring regular inspections of condominiums. But it's unclear how boards can be forced to perform maintenance. Are we going to ever see this again?
Well, probably. Probably, yeah.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser, taking action for you.